Besides being two of the most influential wrestlers in WWE who share a great friendship in the ring, John Cena and Logan Paul are two American celebrities who know very well how to turn fame into fortune by exploring various businesses outside of wrestling. And thanks to all this, both athletes live in great comfort and sophistication. But have you ever wondered which one of them has the most luxurious life? In today's video, you'll watch a fierce battle between John Cena and Logan Paul. The two WWE superstars spare no expense when choosing where to live, but which one has invested more money in a single property? John Cena, for example, when he was engaged to wrestler Nikki Bella. She ended up showing a bit of the couple's residence on her YouTube channel, where it was possible to get to know a bit more of the WWE star's home. It was possible to see that the mansion has a decor full of objects that show a little of Cena's personality, such as a picture frame with dozens of Nintendo games, and another frame with the album of his favorite artists, and even a piano that he seems to know how to play quite well. One of the rooms that they showed most was the double bedroom, the most exclusive room in the house, which seems to be very comfortable and cozy. The place has a very refined decoration, having, for example, a huge fireplace, many decorative pictures, and even mirrors on the ceiling combined with plaster frames. Going into the bathroom, we can see that it is even more sophisticated, with a white color palette composed by coatings on the walls that look like marble. There's no shortage of space in this bathroom, ideal for the muscle giant ready himself in comfort and luxury. However, the external area is undoubtedly one of the places that stands out the most in the estate. This is because there is an incredible swimming pool, equipped with a stone waterfall and surrounded by plants. John Cena has managed to create an exotic and very functional outdoor area, even featuring a slide for when he wants to have fun. On sunnier days, the fighter will most likely prefer to gather his friends and have some fun while cooling off in this beautiful pool. And even though John Cena and Nikki Bella split in 2018, some sources claim that he is still living in this property. And although the property is not for sale, some real estate websites estimate that Cena's mansion is currently valued at around $3,500,000. Logan Paul is not far behind in this competition. His first real estate purchase, for example, was a mansion in an exclusive condominium in the Encino district, which is located in the city of Los Angeles, in the U.S. state of California. Originally built in 1970, the house had a traditional architectural style with around 8,700 square feet of space, with stone staircases, period furniture, and wood finishes in the main rooms. However, through more recent records, it is possible to see that the mansion has undergone significant updates in the years that the influencer has lived there, with rooms that have been completely remodeled and a more modern decor in soft colors, which have made the place modern and more elegant. The living room has a fireplace, while the dining area is very formal, with beautiful lamps hanging over the table. The gourmet kitchen, on the other hand, has a chef's island in the center, which is fully equipped for any type of event, as well as including an area for casual dining, which is next to a charming fireplace. There is also a home office, an oversized wine cellar, and a game room with exposed wooden beams, which boasts views of the outside and integrates a custom bar. In total, the mansion has 7 cozy, Italian-inspired bedrooms. The master suite, for example, has a balcony with privileged views of the backyard, not forgetting the large dressing room and beautiful bathroom. And in addition to this bathroom, the property has 8 others. Outside, the residence is located on a plot surrounded by mature trees and is almost an acre in size, offering plenty of privacy for a celebrity to live in. There are plenty of spaces to relax, entertain, or hold outdoor celebrations, not to mention a large swimming pool, which incorporates a spa for relaxing. The mansion also includes a separate guest house, which has a kitchen, a large living space, a beautiful bedroom, and a private bathroom. To live in a place like this, Logan Paul had to shell out quite a bit of money at the time. According to some sources, he bought the property in 2017, forking out $6.55 million at the time. In 2022, the YouTube star disposed of the mansion, selling it to singer Machine Gun Kelly for around $7,400,000. Since Logan Paul's mansion was more expensive, he wins this first round. WWE celebrities such as John Cena and Logan Paul are accustomed to traveling in private aircraft, but which one has the best jet at their disposal? John Cena, for example, has already been spotted getting out of a Dassault Falcon 20F, a small executive jet, ideal for interstate travel. The interior of the aircraft is very sophisticated, with it being able to carry up to 6 passengers while offering a lot of comfort for all those who go aboard. And it's no wonder that the price of a new aircraft of this model is estimated at $4 million. But in case the fighter had just chartered it, it's possible he spent around $10,000 for each flight hour. Logan, on the other hand, has been photographed with various types of aircraft, such as a helicopter that appears to be a BO-105 model, which can be chartered for $1,800 an hour. Logan Paul has also been clicked on a few occasions in a Bell 407, a versatile helicopter that can carry up to 6 people, the hourly rental price of which is around $4,000. Another aircraft he has traveled in is a Cessna Citation XL, a modern, high-performance, twin-engine executive jet. The interior of the aircraft is very comfortable and can carry up to 8 passengers. And to give you an idea of the price, the aircraft is valued at $13 million, but it's very likely that he chartered it for around $4,000 per flight hour. On another occasion, the influencer was seen in a Cessna Citation Latitude, a medium-sized executive jet, which stands out especially for its spacious cabin that can carry up to 9 passengers in comfort and refinement. And it's no wonder that a jet like this costs around $17 million, while the hourly rental rate is around $5,800. Going even higher, Logan Paul was also clicked in a Gulfstream G550, one of the most modern and luxurious aircraft in the world. At 96 feet long, this air transport has a high and spacious cabin with a compact galley, a dining area, and a lounge, as well as being able to carry up to 13 passengers. To buy this jet, you have to shell out more than $40 million or charter it for up to $10,000 an hour. Logan has also traveled in a Dassault Falcon 8X, a long-range aircraft known for its impressive intercontinental performance. This luxury jet is over 80 feet long, with a modernized cabin that offers exceptional comfort for up to 8 passengers. And that must be why this aircraft can be chartered for around $11,500, while a new model costs around $58 million. And since neither of them owns a jet, let's consider this round a tie. Both fighters are completely passionate about high-powered cars, but which one has the most impressive collection of vehicles? John Cena, for example, has beautiful cars. Proof of this is that he has already made a series of videos showcasing part of his collection. The first car he bought with his first WWE paycheck was a 1989 Jeep Wrangler, a vehicle that, despite being valued at only $15,000, holds great emotional significance for Cena. He also owns a 2012 Range Rover Autobiography, a simple SUV for a celebrity like him, but ideal for everyday use and can be found costing around $40,000. However, one of the cheapest sports cars he owns is a 2013 Maserati Gran Turismo, a beautiful convertible that can be found costing around $70,000. Raising the price, he has already been spotted in his 2005 Aston Martin Vanquish S, which can be found costing around $20,000. And of course, Ferraris couldn't be missing from his garage, his cheapest being the 2004 model year 360 Spider, which can be found for around $120,000. Cena also owns a 2009 Lamborghini Gallardo in blooming green color, a sporty and nimble car, but definitely a little too small for a man as strong as he is, being valued at around $130,000. Another beautiful red Ferrari that is part of his collection is the 2007 model F430 Spider, whose price is estimated at around $140,000. He also owns a 2007 Ferrari 599 GTB, a beautiful car valued at $160,000. However, in white he owns a Ferrari 612 Scaglietti Odo 2009, a vehicle valued at $180,000. And for when John Cena wants to take a more sophisticated ride, he can make use of his 2009 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, a sophisticated convertible car valued at around $200,000. Mercedes vehicles couldn't be left out either, with him owning a 2012 Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG valued at $240,000. Going even more powerful, he owns a 2009 Lamborghini Murcielago Coupe, a super-fast car that can be found costing around $350,000. One of the most legendary vehicles in his garage, meanwhile, is his 2006 Ford GT, a rare car that can be worth upwards of $400,000. However, one of the most expensive cars in his collection is believed to be a 2008 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a supercar valued at over $500,000. Logan, on the other hand, has been photographed with several cars, including CF Moto C-Force 1000 for $10,000, Polaris Slingshot for $30,000, Ford Bronco for $33,000, Mercedes-Benz C-Class for $46,000, Chevrolet Tahoe for $56,000, Dodge Ram 1500 for $69,000, Dodge Challenger SRT8 for $70,000, Ford F-150 Raptor for $80,000, 1970 Dodge Challenger worth around $90,000, customized school bus that he bought for around $100,000, BMW i8 worth $140,000, and a Mercedes Maverick Sprinter van worth $150,000. One of his favorite vehicles from his collection, which he always shows off on his social media, is a customized Mercedes-Benz G550. It's a robust car with an imposing design and off-road capability, and of course it offers powerful performance, powered by a V8 bi-turbo engine. And it's no wonder that this imposing automobile can cost more than $160,000. Logan was also spotted with a Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated vehicle from the renowned Bentley luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle has a top-of-the-range finish and, of course, is equipped with a very powerful engine. That's probably why this machine has an estimated value of $220,000. Going further up the price scale, the most expensive car Logan Paul has ever driven is a Bugatti Veyron, which had been customized for him. This is a super sports car made especially for those who like speed, being so fast and powerful that it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and is capable of reaching a top speed of an unbelievable 253 miles per hour. And no wonder this incredible car is valued at around $1.5 million. And because he has been seen with more luxurious cars, Logan Paul wins this round. Point for him. In addition to being two famous fighters, they also know how to take advantage of their fame to multiply their sources of income. But who has the most lucrative businesses? One of John Cena's most recent investments is in the drinks industry, being one of the founders of Thomas Ashbourne, a brand of ready-to-drink cocktails that promises to be very successful in the coming years. Another source of Cena's income is through music, having already released a rap album titled You Can't See Me. John Cena is also very prominent in the dubbing business, with his biggest highlight being with the main character in the animated film Ferdinand. On television, Cena is often invited to make special appearances, even working as host of the children's show airing on Nickelodeon's Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Social media can also be considered another source of income for John Cena. This is because he has tens of millions of followers on several different platforms. In his Facebook page alone, for example, he has over 50 million followers, a huge audience that he makes use of in order to publicize his main events and products. And because he is a very famous personality, he also manages to make a lot of money from his image by advertising for various companies. Among the brands that have already invested to associate their image to the wrestler are, for example, beer company Michelob Ultra, Gillette Razors, New Mountain Dew soft drink, snack company Tacos Fuego, sportswear company Tap Out, Crocs shoes, Hefty disposable products, fast food chain Subway, Fruity Pebbles cereal, and many others. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that just his commercial with the data analysis company Experian, he may have made him around $1 million. Meanwhile, an influencer who has been creating content on the internet for over a decade, Logan Paul is followed by thousands of people on his social networks. On TikTok, for example, Logan has 18.5 million followers, while on Instagram, this number already exceeds 27 million. All this fame has enabled the influencer to sign advertising deals with major brands, such as Liquid Marketplace. Logan Paul has also invested in an acting career, appearing in films such as The Thinning, Where's the Money in Airplane Mode, and series such as Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Stitchers, and Bizaardvark. In the music business, he has released some singles throughout his career, such as Help Me Help You, Noel Diss Track, among many others. Another source of income Logan Paul has is through the revenue he generates from his podcast Impulsive, which he has been running since 2018 and which has more than 4.6 million subscribers on its YouTube channel. Outside of entertainment, Logan Paul runs a merchandise company known as Maverick Apparel, which in its first 9 months of operation alone generated more than $40 million in product sales. Another of his biggest businesses is the energy drink Prime, in which he is a founding partner alongside KSI. To give you an idea of the brand's success, the drink's official Instagram alone has more than 2 million followers, and during its first year of operation alone, Prime generated revenue of an incredible $565 million. Considering that Logan is one of the main names involved with the company, he probably received a good chunk of that. As Logan Paul appears to have more profitable businesses, he wins this round. As two influential fighters, there is no doubt that they have earned a lot of money throughout their careers. But which one has accumulated the most net worth? John Cena, for example, was once considered the most important figure in WWE, being responsible for starring in the most profitable fights, besides being one of the biggest sellers of licensed products using his image. And it's no wonder he's considered one of the highest paid wrestlers in the world. But John Cena's ambitions go far beyond wrestling. He seems to want to follow the same path as his ringmate The Rock, who has become one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars. And that's why Cena has started acting more and more, taking some good roles in increasingly relevant films. The amount he gets paid for each performance depends a lot on the importance of his role and the size of the production's budget. To get a sense of values, it's estimated that he received about $260,000 for The Marine and $2,500,000 for Trainwreck. And it's very likely that his biggest payday will be in Fast and Furious 9, a film that is part of one of the most successful franchises in movie history, in which John Cena has acted as the main villain, something that must have earned him a few $1,000,000. And most recently, Cena has been hard at work with his superhero character on the Peacemaker series airing on HBO Max. And if you consider all of the fighter's sources of income in a year, Forbes magazine estimated that in 2016 he made almost $10 million. And while no one knows for sure just how much wealth Big John Cena has amassed, many sources speculate that currently, at the peak of his 45 years of age, he has already amassed a net worth of over $80 million. Logan Paul, on the other hand, the amounts he received when he started producing videos for the internet are undisclosed, but in 2015, he was listed as one of the 10 most influential figures on the platform, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars for each short video. As for YouTube, he is among the most influential American content creators in the world, with around 23.5 million subscribers to his official channel. And it's no coincidence that he has appeared on the Forbes list of the highest paid YouTube content creators several times. When it comes to his career as a fighter, Logan Paul has also received a lot of money with each fight. In his first fight against the Englishman KSI alone, it is estimated that he earned $2 million before tax, while in the rematch, Logan Paul received another $3 million. As for his exhibition fight against boxer Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul is believed to have pocketed $5.25 million. Currently in the WWE, some portals suggest that he is receiving $5 million annually on a 3-year $15 million contract. When you consider Logan Paul's other sources of income, his earnings are even more surprising. According to Celebrity Net Worth, his total earnings in recent years were $18 million in 2021 and more than $20 million in 2023. And although no one knows for sure what Logan Paul's total fortune is, some sources estimate that the influencer has now amassed a net worth of an incredible $150 million. And because he has a larger fortune, Logan Paul easily wins this last round. At the end of this fight, we have 1 point for John Cena against 5 points for Logan Paul, who wins this battle by a landslide. But if you believe there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.